This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here in Istanbul, Turkey for the IBA Golden Era event. Napa, this is some event in some setting over the past 2 days, isn't it?
Yeah, this place was good enough to have a wedding. It's a great place, man.
Yeah, your guy just thought, didn't go his way tonight, but I understand, stepped in late notice and saved certainly his opponent's show and saved the night here.
Yeah, stepped in late notice. Lee reached out to me about a week ago, offered the opportunity, and Don Jenny's got a family to provide for. Life is not easy living in South Africa, so he thought, yeah, he'll roll the dice, give it a go. Didn't get the win, but 9 solid rounds. I think it was an entertaining fight.
I want to ask you about someone we just spoke about off camera, actually, Blair Cobbs. I interviewed him about 6 weeks ago, I want to say now, calling out everyone on a madness on how Blair Cobbs can do. First of all, you love fighters like that, don't you? You love fighters who, realistically, you ain't got to say nothing. You can just sit back and let them do the promoting.
Yeah. Tevin Farmer was a good talker. Brandon Glanton was a good talker. Chris is the king. And Blair is another one. And when he's on, most likely be on Eubank Ben undercard, he will, listen, we all saw how he was trolling Broner. And I didn't think anyone could shut up Broner until I seen this Blair Cobbs guy. So, I've been interested in working for him for a long while. Very happy he agreed and look forward to doing fights with him.
Could you potentially see an outcome where you step away from the Eubank Ben saga and then Ben comes down to 147 and you're going straight back into a Ben saga with Blair Cobbs?
Maybe. Maybe that would be mad, isn't it? But again, that would be another good press conference, wouldn't it? Blair Cobbs and Conor Ben. So,
Oh, we've got Derek here. Derek, do you want to come in?
What are you saying?
Okay. Derek, what do you think of Chris Eubank, Conor Ben 2?
Great fight, but we need the selling point. Okay. Yeah, because the dad is back now. There's no more like, we need something to happen. I don't think there's going to be an egg omelette happening at the weighing anymore.
How you know?
Yeah.
You didn't know there was going to be one in the first place.
Yeah, so what's the build-up?
The build-up is it's the fight of the year.
Is it?
Again. And you can't name me 2 fights bigger than Conor Ben and Eubank Jr.
I can. What, this year or next year in the UK?
Yeah. What do you mean next year?
Del, if you was promoter, what would you do to spice up this rematch?
The biggest fight out there, yeah.
We know the obvious one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan White versus Moses Atuma.
Bro, don't make me disrespect. I know Dylan for a while. I like Moses Atuma. I'm not going to say nothing bad about them. There's no bigger fights than Eubank, Conor Ben. The only fight that's massive like that is AJ Fury in the UK. There's none that involve you. That's for sure.
There's none that involve you.
No Derek Chisora.
Okay, I'm willing to do this now. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing when you announce your date. Yeah. I'm willing to announce my date. Yeah. On the same day.
We do know the date. The date's 20th.
What date?
The date's the 20th of September.
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah. Inshallah. Yeah. I'm willing to announce my date now. On the same date they say, because 20th of September might not happen. But the moment they announce their press conference, I announce my press conference, my goodbye fight, my 50th fight. And let's see what happens.
So you found weed in Istanbul, I take it?
Yeah. Yo, you sound like you're nervous, boy.
No, I'm not nervous.
Derek, just stay here for 1 second.
No, I'm joking.
Okay,
You know what?
go on.
God honest truth, I'm just playing, yeah. Yes, I want to see the rematch. Is the outcome going to be the same? Is Conor Ben going to change the way? Yeah, because we're going to figure out in the first round who's improved, who got more experience from the last fight. Everybody has to watch the first round. The first round will tell us who's going to win the fight. That's it. We'll know who wins the fight by the first round.
Napa, can you clear up what is going on with his promotional situation? Are you still partnered with Ben Shalom and Boxer? We know it's kind of uncertain what's going on with them and their deal at the moment.
I just wanted to clear things up. Listen, Eddie and Frank are not lying about the text they received. The text came from myself. I just wanted to clear it up that it's a partnership, but at the end of the day, still Chris and Novosport decide what happens on Chris's future. So regardless if you're speaking to whoever, final say comes from Eubank himself and Novosport.
So what are you trying to say? You trying to say Eddie is talking shit and the whole Metro boxing are like they're just putting out their stuff which is not true.
I'm not saying
That's what you're saying because Eddie put something out there. You put a poster out there, and you're trying to tell the public now what Eddie is saying is not right because
that's not what I'm trying to say.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Eddie and Frank are not lying about the text they received.
Yeah,
but and I sent them a second text about an hour later, but they never picked up on it.
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say is all I did was make it very clear that regardless of whatever negotiations you have with whoever, when it comes to Eubank Jr., the person who has last say is Eubank Jr. himself and Novosport. That's all.
So have they called you to discuss the terms yet or not yet?
When it comes to Eubank Jr.
No, have they called you to discuss the terms about Eubank Jr., yes or no?
I don't know. I don't know how to speak Zimbabwean language, so I'm going to keep it English.
I'm talking English now, yeah?
When they
call you, they call you to talk to you about Eubank, yes or no? About Chris.
I love winding you up. No.
So basically, so you're trying to say, Eddie, pick up the blower to call you now, because you're the big dog now, yeah? Yeah? Let's be honest. You're the big dog, yeah? You got lots of fighters. You're in TV. You let Billy Joe mug you off. And now you're the big dog. Yeah. So
you spoke to Billy Joe.
Yeah, fuck Billy Joe, man. We don't want to talk to that guy. When we see Billy Joe, we're gonna bring smoke to him, bro. Fuck, don't be taking a piss out of the brotherhood, bro. Wakanda forever, bitch. No, I'm joking. Listen. We're going to love this game, bro.
No, in all seriousness, though, Derek, Napa's doing very good in the business right now, isn't he?
No, Napa. No, listen. I remember when Napa called me. I was like, Napa, listen. Just fucking do it, bro.
You convinced me.
I said, just do it. What else can go wrong? You understand? I want to come back to something, which everybody has to understand, Chris, said scumbags, And Chris was right, because boxing is full of scumbags. Yeah, if you are in boxing, you're a scumbag. I'm telling you the truth. If people can understand that word, scumbag, and not trying to be like, oh, I'm not a scumbag. No. If you are in boxing game, you're a scumbag, because boxing is for scumbags. We're all scumbags. Do you understand? Yeah, because nothing is never true in boxing until it's done. Do you get it?
I do.
People have to understand that. It's right. We're all scumbags. He's a scumbag. I'm a scumbag. Everybody's Tyson Fury's a scumbag. Anthony. I mean, you're a scumbag too. What are you doing in boxing?
Huh?
What are you doing in boxing?
Giving opportunities to guys who couldn't get opportunities.
And why are you giving opportunities? Because you're making money. You're just a fucking.
Everyone's making money.
Everybody's
Even an Uber driver makes money.
Exactly. You're a scumbag.
No, I'm helping people make money. Like Don Jenny today, he goes back to South Africa and gets to feed his family.
Yeah? Is that that's what he told you? Yeah, you think South Africans are starving now because you have to give him that work because they're starving, there's no money.
I never said he's starving. I said he's going to go back to South Africa. Yeah. Because that's where he's from.
So you got battered for 10 rounds, how much did he make?
He ain't going to get battered.
You got battered for 10 rounds, how much did he make?
He didn't get battered.
With the money he got, would he buy a house?
No, but he's built a gym due to the money.
No.
Due to the opportunities that I got him,
let me finish.
He's built a gym in South Africa.
That's what I'm trying to say. Scumbags. Yeah, we're all scumbags here. Guy flies over, 10 hours, 4 days before the fight. Fights a guy who lives around the corner, fit as hell, yeah. Boxes, After all, well done. They give him his money. But they don't direct him the right way. They don't even know his medicals if they're right or not.
Oh, come on. He's done his medicals.
See? So I'm saying, the game full of scumbags.
You think he came here with no medicals?
What medicals did he get from? The British Border Control medicals, or some South African doctor who gave £20?
So what are you saying about South African doctors?
I'm just saying.
So what are you saying about South African doctors?
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, what are you saying? South African doctors don't know what they're doing.
There's more corruption in Africa than anywhere in the world, bro. So if you want to pass a fucking test, any test you want to pass, you go to Africa, you pass it.
Napa, who would you like Derek to fight in his 50th and final fight?
In a minute right now.
I'll fight you for a couple mil. Why not?
Yeah.
Couple mil, yeah.
Hey, what was?
Who do I want Derek to
Actually,
fight?
1 second. What was the name of that song you guys did? You and Little Bizzle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we was there that night. That was good.
He said, "Pal," yeah, and then he goes, "Oh, you're not coming in. Oh, go on, do it, do it, do it again, do it again, do it again."
You gotta pay me to spit bars, brother. The camera's on.
Ah, I cracked your skull.
Yeah, you know the rest. My
No,
brother.
shout out Derek that night because me and Coogan was trying to get in, and then he literally just grabs us and just chucks us in to out on it in Tottenham Court Road. That was a good night, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it was fun. It was real fun.
Napa, just to finish off, yeah, because just in case that kind of got lost in translation with Derek being unbelievable Derek. Just clear up everything that happened with Eddie, the text, Boxer, and everything that went on, so everyone kind of knows and we can put a close to this.
Yeah, Chris just wanted us to make sure that everyone knows that when it comes to his career, himself and Nova Sport make the final decision, so we just put that narrative out there. And maybe I didn't word it the greatest way the first time I sent a message, but the second message I made it a bit more clear that we are in a partnership, and in that partnership, Chris and Nova Sport make the final decision on everything.
So this isn't a usual fighter-promoter relationship. This is a partnership with Boxer and Ben and Chris, yourself, and your company, Nova Sports.
Yeah, exactly. But listen, Boxer are doing a great job.
Yeah.
You know, we've had 2 fights, 2 wins, one in Saudi Arabia, one against Conor Ben at Tottenham Stadium. We're not disappointed about anything. Chris just wanted that narrative to be clear, just so that anything being said that he didn't say is not taken as gospel. That's
okay. Excellent. Napa, is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish in that whirlwind of an interview just then?
Yeah, Trey Williamson's going to be out again very soon in the fight in Newcastle on DAZN with a British promoter. I can't say who because I have the contract, haven't signed the contract, but yeah, he'll be out. He'll be fighting for an English title very soon. Andrew Tabiti just won a WBC Africa title in Ghana. Big up Legacy Rise and American Promotions. He's now #1 at the Bridgeweight, and he's got his eyes set on Kevin Lorena. And Brandon Glanton wants to come back. He wants the Chef Clark fight. Tom Dallas knows I'm all over him, all about that. Pause. And
Jazza Dickens just won.
did Jazza win? Wow.
Jazza just won by stoppage there.
Wow.
What a comeback from self-apparent to then.
Wow, he's world champion and the Olympic gold medalist. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go and speak to Jazza now.
Yeah.
Napa, thank you very much.
Yeah, quickly people become relevant. Yeah.
Literally 2 fights, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Napa, thank you very much, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers.